Good day, everyone. I'm Alicia Ali and will be presenting to you my research entitled Supply Chain Collaboration, Its Impact on Operational Performance of Lalamove, a courier service company. Chapter 1, The Problem and Its Background. Introduction. A supply chain can be defined as an integrated system that synchronizes a series of interrelated business processes to acquire raw materials and parts. Second, transform these raw materials and parts into finished products and distribute these products to retailers or customers. The supply chain is the integration and coordination of purchasing, production, distribution, and demand planning. These planning activities require making strategic, tactical, and operational decisions. Optimization models are being developed to operate these activities in the supply chain. Statement of the problem. The study aims to determine the supply chain collaboration and its impact on the operational performance of courier delivery services of Lalamove Philippines located at Makati City. The study aims to answer the following. First, how may the level of operational performance of the courier delivery services company be described in terms of quality performance, flexibility performance, customer service, delivery speed, and cost performance? Second, what is the service company's extent of implementation of the following forms of supply chain collaboration in terms of information sharing, joint decision making, and electronic data interchange? Third, what is the impact of the implementation of supply chain collaboration on the operational performance of the company in terms of customer satisfaction and lastly, the customer purchasing pattern? Lastly, is there a significant relationship between the operational performance and the supply chain collaboration being implemented by the courier delivery service company? Objective of the study. The level of operational performance of the courier delivery services company, specifically the Lalamove, will be determined in terms of company's quality performance, flexibility, customer service, delivery speed, and cost performance. Supply chain collaborations of the courier delivery company being implemented in the company operations will be revealed. Positive and negative effects of the supply chain collaborations on the operational performance of Lalamove in terms of customer satisfaction and purchasing patterns. Lastly, significant relationship of operational performance and supply chain collaborations of the company. Significance of the study. Courier delivery companies. With this study, they will be able to benchmark positive supply chain practices and address problems with regards to the management of the supply chain of the courier delivery services. Logistics industry. With this study, those companies involved in logistics industry will be able to learn the impact of these supply chain approaches and collaboration on its operational performance. Customers. The study will benefit the customers of the courier delivery services in a way that they will be able to know how these companies continue to improve their operational performance for their betterment of service to the customers. Future researchers. This study will serve as supplementary piece of literature to those who wish to conduct similar study to this. Scope and the limitations. The study will be descriptive correlational in nature, which means that it will assess and measure the relationship between supply chain collaborations and their impact on operational performance in the context of Lalamove Philippines, which is courier delivery services company. The respondents of the study will be chosen purposefully and the data needed will be collected using online surveys. So let's proceed with Chapter 2, Review of Related Literatures. Supply chain. The Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals has defined logistics as functions that include planning, implementation, and control of the flow and storage of goods, services, and related information. Elements of logistics. Delivery time, delivery reliability, order accuracy, information access, damage, ease of doing business, and value-added services. Supply chain management approaches. SCM approaches have been defined in various ways, like according to SCM approaches are used to achieve organizations' short-term and long-term goals, such as enhance productivity, control inventory, reduce waste, increase market share, and sustain growth. The literature on SEM has proposed and verified number of approaches and strategies that have positive effect on performance like just-in-time, lean, agile, have hybrid integration, flexibility, and supply chain collaboration. Information sharing defined as the willingness to make strategic and tactical data such as inventory levels, forecast, sales promotion, strategies and marketing strategies available to firms forming supply chain nodes. Information sharing has a positive effect on operational performance. Joint decision making, or what we call JDM, defined as the process by which supply chain partners coordinate activities in supply chain planning and operations for optimizing the supply chain benefits. It includes plans, combines information, resolves problems, and develops rules and regulations and procedures. Electronic data interchange, or EDI. And now the internet have enabled partners in the supply chain to act upon same data at the same time with minimum resources. It is defined as a set of specifications for exchanging standard business documents such as purchase orders, invoices, and bills of lading over computer networks. EDI is defined as a direct computer-to-computer transfer of information between independent organizations. Theoretical framework, logistics operational elements related to product availability, product condition, delivery reliability, and delivery speed, as well as the relational elements such as communications and responsiveness were found to positively influence customer satisfaction and purchasing patterns that contribute to market share growth. The diagram pertains to the logistics operational elements which influence customer satisfaction and purchasing patterns. Conceptual framework. The conceptual framework formulated in relation with the reviewed related literature and studies hereby presented in the diagram. The conceptual framework consists of three independent variables: information sharing, joint decision making, and electronic data interchange, and the dependent variable operational performance. Chapter 3, Methodology. The research design is descriptive correlational method. This research will be using descriptive correlational method in which the researchers will investigate the relationship among two variables and will be using descriptive measures such as mean, frequency, and percentage. Respondents. The survey will be conducted 20 selected employees of Lalamove and 50 of its customers. The following criteria will be used in selecting the respondents of the study. First, employees of Lalamove who have access to information pertaining to its implementation of its supply chain collaboration. Second, customers of Lalamove who will be cooperative with the researchers in the duration of the study. Research instrumentation. The modified adapted questionnaire divided into three parts. The part 1 of the survey will be measurement in the level of operational performance of Lalamove in terms of delivery service of the company. The part 2 will be the supply chain collaborations implemented by the company, such as information sharing, joint decision making, and electronic data interchange. The part 3 of the survey will be Lalamove customer satisfaction and purchasing pattern. The survey questionnaire will be administered through online platforms such as Google Docs, which the researcher believes will be the best way to obtain the data needed in this study. Data gathering. Selecting the respondents of the study, the investigators will make use of Google Classroom to inform the respondents about the guidelines and the purpose of the study. Any question or concern with regards to the study itself or the survey will be accommodated through Facebook or Messenger. Data analysis. The study will utilize both descriptive and correlational analysis. Descriptive analysis describes a given state of affairs and possible, which will require a more detailed analysis of the various aspects of phenomena and their interrelationship. Using data, I presented the relationship between operational performance and supply chain collaboration and analyzed through Pearson correlation coefficient. Using Excel license for calculating standard deviation and mean based on the data survey. Lastly, the student t-test, used to identify the significance of customer satisfaction based on their overall rating. Before and after implementation of supply chain collaboration, results will be interpreted based on objectives. Chapter 4, Data Analysis and Interpretation. This chapter represents the primary and secondary data of the study and its interpretation. Here's the employee's demographic profile. There are 20 selective chosen Lalamove employees of different departments, 20% operation, 50% marketing, 25% accounting, and 40% admin, with 10 female and 10 male respondents. 35 aging below 30 years old, and 60% of the respondents being regular, with 30% of 20 respondents having less than a year of experience. Here's the customer's demographic profile. Out of 50 customers, 94% are below 30 years old or millennials, as they are more exposed to social media and are open to career services offered by the Lalamove. 70% are female, while 30% are male customers. 58% of the respondents are new to Lalamove services. 38% are availing delivery services for 1 to 3 years, and 4% are Lalamove regular customers availing their services for more than 4 years. So here's the customer satisfaction rate before the implementation of the collaboration, with the research also aiming to understand customers' point of view on the courier delivery service company's performance. The results were conducted to indicate the overall satisfactory rate for Lalamove before the implementation of the supply chain collaboration. As you can see on the table, the cost of their services is at a reasonable price of 4.06, with a pleasing service rate for the drivers with 4.08. Also, with an above average ordering services rate with 4.16, the company offers a wide range of ordering services with an exceptional and satisfactory package tracking system with 4.12. The company has a systematic and organized tracking service indicating an overall good delivery service rating from the customers with 4.11. Customer satisfaction rate before the implementation. The pie graph shows how often the customers avail Lalamove services. Out of 50 respondents, 34% avails Lalamove courier services at least once a month, and 32% of customers choose to avail their services at least once a week. This indirectly means that customers are satisfied with their services and delivery and tracking system, as they frequently choose the Lalamove company for their transactions. The last question showed responses asking for customer suggestions to improve Lalamove services. 25% out of 20 suggestions are satisfied with the overall performance and had a good experience with their services. But the remaining 75% had to say to improve their performance. 15% recommends more payment options. 50% wants a more technology advanced ordering and tracking service. 20% wants a more accessible way for communication between customers, CSR, and drivers, and 10% wants a more affordable service fee, and 50% wants employees to improve their performance and attitudes. So here's the customer satisfaction rate after implementation of the collaboration. As you can see on the table, the customer's overall rate is 4.48, tells us that there is an above average satisfaction from the customers once there was an implementation of the collaboration. Their tracking system rate is 4.58, increased by 10.57%. The rate on drivers following standards in ordering services with 4.48, increased by 7.41%. And their pricing services with 4.44 increased by 8.94%, with the pleasing service rate for the drivers with 4.42 increased by 8%. This indicates that there is a positive effect of supply chain collaboration on customer satisfaction. With the improvement of Lalamove services, customers are more likely to be satisfied with the services, thus increasing the trust and purchasing pattern, forming loyal regular customers due to the positive feedback from the improvement of the collaboration of supply chain. As additional data, here's the table of employees' measurement of operational performance and collaboration after the implementation. As additional data, after implementing the following forms of supply chain collaboration, the operational performance of Lalamove remains satisfactory. This indicates that employees still are satisfied with overall performance with 4.06 of Lalamove after the implementation of the collaboration. Also, I gathered customers' purchasing pattern survey after the implementation. The customer's overall rate tells us that there is an above average rate based on customers' purchasing pattern once there was an implementation of the collaboration. Their saves time is 4.22, the quality of received product 4.50, and also conducted how difficulty in returning the product, which is 4.04, and with service rate for their customer privacy with 4.34. Student T-test before and after collaboration. The significance of the customer's satisfaction based on their overall rating before and after the implementation of the supply chain collaboration is obtained through standard T-test. The t-test is a type of inferential statistics that would help determine whether or not there is a significant difference between the groups or situations. In this study, the t-test was used to determine whether or not there is a significant difference in customer satisfaction before and after the supply chain collaboration. So here's the computation per variable using t-test. As you can see, the t-statistics for pricing system is 2.47. For the ordering system, t-statistics of 2.68. For the drivers, 2.55. And for the tracking system, 3.20. With the t-test absolute values from all four variables, considering the before and after implementation of the supply chain collaboration, being greater than the critical value of 1.676 and using one-tilde and pair distribution, the null hypothesis is rejected and alternative hypothesis is accepted. This means that significant improvement in customer satisfaction after the implementation of supply chain collaboration. Operational performance and supply chain collaboration relationship. The relationship between operational performance and supply chain collaboration is analyzed through Pearson correlation coefficient. The results of analysis in data are presented in the following. The coefficient R in the analysis is 0.7583, which describes a strong association between the variables operational performance and supply chain collaboration. In Pearson correlation, a coefficient close to the value of 1 means that there is a positive linear relationship between the variables. In this case, the value of the R is 0.7583, which is positive and close to the value of 1. This means that there is a positive, strong linear relationship between operational performance and supply chain collaboration. So here's the results of the correlation among the variables. The operational performance, information sharing, joint decision making, and electronic data are shown in the following. The coefficient for the operational performance and information sharing is 0.7403. Operational performance and joint decision making is 0.6490, and operational performance and data interchange is 0.6725. These results imply a strong positive linear relationship between operational performance and information sharing, operational performance and joint decision making, and operational performance and electronic data interchange. There is a higher correlation between operational performance and information sharing. The results suggest that with information sharing, joint decision making, and electronic data interchange, the operational performance of company has improved. These activities are caused by supply chain collaboration. Hence, this only supports the finding that the implementation of supply chain collaboration has improved the operational performance of Lalamove Company. Chapter 5: The Conclusion and Recommendations. Conclusion: The overriding purpose of the study was to determine the relationship between supply chain collaboration and operational performance by looking mainly into one of the largest logistics and courier delivery service company, which is Lalamove. The results of the study suggest that the company, Lalamove, has an above average or good level of operational performance in terms of quality performance, flexibility performance, customer service, delivery speed, and customer and cost performance. The operational performance based on the satisfaction of both employees and customers shows that the operational performance of the company is good because both employees and customers demonstrate satisfaction before and after implementation of supply chain collaboration. The operational performance of the company was also found to have improved and have been significantly affected after the implementation of the different forms of supply chain collaboration based on the average values of customer satisfaction before and after the implementation of supply chain collaboration. The Pearson correlation analysis results suggest that the operational performance of the company and the implementation of the different forms of supply chain collaboration and the supply chain in general have strong positive linear relationship. This means that as different forms of supply chain collaborations are implemented, the operational performance of the company is affected directly and significantly. Recommendations. Recommendations for future research. The following recommendations are offered for related research and for improving the study. It is important that the results of the study be analyzed further and interpreted using different theories and similar or related studies. Also, the results based on the supply chain collaboration should not be generalized to all of different forms of supply chain collaboration. Second, the level of operational performance must not be limited to only customer satisfaction and customer purchasing patterns. There must be a more specific and accurate criteria to determine the operational performance. Third, future studies could explore other companies and make a comparison among the operational performance of the companies and their supply chain collaboration. The survey could be improved to include questions that will obtain more accurate and precise data to address the statement of the problem or the research questions. The sampling method could be random sampling with the data size based on Slovin's formula or other type of formula which would obtain a more reliable sample size. There must be a pre-tested questionnaire and reliability analysis for the data from the pre-tested and tested questionnaire. Lastly, the future research may focus on a company that has no supply chain collaboration yet and is planning to implement supply chain collaboration. This way, the researchers could observe the company at a longer period of time and conduct a more accurate survey before and after the implementation of the collaboration. The data after implementation of the supply chain collaboration must be a period of more than 1 year. Recommendations for the company. The company could improve their operational performance by improving the implementation of their supply chain collaboration. This could be done through proper management, monitoring, and evaluation of information sharing activities, joint decision making, and their electronic data interchange. It is also important for the company to give emphasis on the activities that affect both customers and employee satisfaction. This paper recommends the implementation of different forms of supply chain collaboration in other companies and the participation of employees in the activities under these different forms of supply chain collaboration. So that's all. Thank you for listening.